Hi friends, and welcome to this video. I thought it would be fun to do a kind of updated grocery haul for you. I've done one of these maybe a year ago when I was shopping a bunch at Aldi's, but I have stopped doing that for the time being, and I'll explain that a little bit later and why I'm doing that in this video. But I wanted to start this off with a little bit of encouragement for the wife and mom and homemaker who is doing the grocery shopping and budgeting and crunching the numbers and trying to make healthy meals for her family while also keeping it under budget. I've been there. I'm there right now. I know what you're going through, and I know it can be very discouraging sometimes. But I want to share something that the Lord kind of spoke to me about the other day, and just then show you our grocery haul for 2 weeks as I shop for 2 weeks. And the meals that I've planned for the 2 weeks as well, I will share at the end of the video. So I'm just going to hop into it. If you are new here, my name is Hannah and this is Your Anointed Home. I make videos for wives, moms, and just homemakers who want to steward their homes well for the Lord. And a huge part of that, especially in my home, is food. So I'm going to read a verse or a couple verses to you from Jeremiah that the Lord spoke to me about the other day and kind of related this to shopping and buying the most healthy things for my family, because it's been a struggle in keeping things under budget and savings, everything like that. So if you are in the same place, I pray that this encourages you as well. So I'm just going to read the verse and then kind of explain the mindset behind it. So this is Jeremiah 9:23 and 24. It says, "Thus says the Lord, let not the wise man boast in his wisdom, let not the mighty man boast in his might, let not the rich man boast in his riches, but let him who boasts boast in this, that he understands and knows me, that I am the Lord who practices steadfast love, justice, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, declares the Lord." This probably has nothing to do with buying groceries, but for some reason it really stuck out to me because I feel like the boasting of buying organic everything is something that is really big. You see on Instagram and social media, those healthy crunchy moms who are buying the, like $700 a week grocery bills that are keeping their family sustained, and are so great. And I know a lot of us wish we could do the same right now, but we are also trying to be reasonable and ideal in this time, depending on how many kids you have, what your budget looks like, what your income looks like. It can be very difficult from week to week. And I, over the past almost 6 years of being married, have struggled up and down with this. It was way easier when it was just my husband and I to buy all organic. We ate a lot less. I was working most of the time within our first year of marriage, so we were not eating as much. And then as the years go on and we've added more kids and having snacks and everything in between, the grocery budget just kept going up, and I was always really, really discouraged in that. Because I know that, my family needs to eat, but really trying to decide what was important to buy and what was important to our own health was an up and down battle for me for a couple of years. I started shopping at Aldi, which helped a ton, but then I would not have the ability to buy some organic things at Aldi, because if you've been there, it's more very selective. They have sometimes just one item for a certain product. And then I would do I would split my shopping between Aldi and Walmart, just to try to keep it under budget. And I was doing great, but then a lot of things that I used to buy organic just kind of fell to the back burner. And I think read a post, or I had a friend share a post with me about how she was struggling with the same idea of not buying the best for her family. And the post was talking about how if we cannot even trust the food that we're buying to God to be the nourishment we need, then we are not trusting Him in even the little bits. So even though, yes, it is so wonderful if you can buy everything organic, everything farm fresh, everything even locally to you, that is amazing. But some of us can't, and it may just be for a season. It may be for 20 years, depending on where you're at and how your income and budget looks. Don't feel discouraged from what you see on Instagram and the crunchy moms that are out there buying all of the organic things. So this verse just reminded me to not boast in the things that are really not important. Like this says, do not boast in wisdom if you're a wise man. Do not boast the mighty man in his might, or the rich man in his riches. When, yeah, maybe you have to be very rich to buy organic right now in this generation, this season. But you don't have to boast about it or feel like you need to boast about it if that is not where you're at. That's not your place right now as a family. So that's very much a rambling, but it just reminded me that I need to boast in the most important thing, and that is who my God is. So I need to walk in the ways of love and justice and righteousness the way He wants us to, even when we are going into the grocery store or a grocery pickup, which is what I do. Hopefully that maybe made sense and encouraged some of you out there who are kind of walking through the same season of life, struggling from week to week or bi-weekly if you do your shopping bi-weekly like I do. Hopefully that just kind of sticks in the back of your mind while you are buying the groceries for your family. They will nourish your family. I've learned to pray over my shopping trips, my time of putting groceries away, my time of planning meals and cooking, because if the Lord's hand is on anything, like it says in Proverbs, where love is, even if there are bitter herbs, it'll taste better than fatted meat. However that verse says, I can't really, that's a summary of it. But keep the Lord on the forefront of everything you do, and that includes your meal planning, your grocery buying, and your cooking for your family, because He does care. We think He just cares about the big things and spiritual things of life, but that's not true. He cares about even the little meals and snacks that we make for our household. So let me hop into the actual grocery haul of this video now. We shop at Walmart now because mainly it's like 10 minutes away from our house. Aldi was like an hour away, and with gas prices right now, it just didn't even out. I was still buying more, I feel like, than, or I was spending more using the gas to go to Aldi than I would be saving just going to one store. So first off, we get diapers. We get Rascals right now. This is the best thing at our Walmart. So I got one size. We still have two in diapers, but I got one size because we didn't need the other size. So Parmesan cheese, olive oil, vanilla extract. I'm just stocking up on some staples, mayonnaise, and organic ketchup. There are some things organic, some things I try to buy the most natural as I can. Other things Walmart doesn't have, or I just don't want to spend that. So salsa, some spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce. I normally use this for pizzas though. I got one box of pasta. We had another box from the previous shopping trip, so I already had some of that for our meals. I got some wine for our Shabbat. I normally buy one bottle for 2 weeks. And then for meats, I got some salmon. I wish I could find like organic salmon, but this is the best I can do. I think it's like wild caught. Frozen salmon from Walmart. Then I got some chicken breast. I think there's like 5 or 6 breasts in this bag, and I will usually cook it, like pre-cook it, and then shred it or chop it and add it to different like casseroles, soups, pasta dishes, things like that. I got 2 boxes of turkey sausage for breakfast. We normally do bacon or turkey bacon and turkey sausages for weekend breakfasts. These are beef hot dogs. They're actually called beef franks, but they are honestly the best ingredients that I can find. There's like no sugar in them, no corn syrup, no like added stuff that you will normally find in hot dog brands. This is my favorite to buy, and it's at Walmart. I got 3 pounds of ground beef. This is organic. I also had like 3 pounds of ground beef already in the freezer from the previous shopping trip, so I added that into my meal planning, which I will again share with that at the end of the video. So this is 1 pack of turkey bacon. We were going to be gone for at least 1 day over the weekend of the next 2 weeks. So I really do sit down and try to plan out our meals and when we're going to be home and everything down to the T. So I got 1 package of these like frozen chicken tenders. My family loves these, so we will have normally 1 or 2 days. I'll try to split it in 2 of chicken tenders with like french fries or rice pilaf or something. It's a favorite meal in our home for sure. So I think that is everything I had for the meat. Veggies, I had some frozen organic corn and frozen like vegetable medley that I will use as like a side dish for things. A bag of potatoes, which I use is like a staple for so much. I got 2 cucumbers for just like snacking. My boys love to snack on like cucumbers, fruits, and I do have a couple of like packaged snacks I'll share in the video, but we've pretty much stopped buying prepackaged snacks from the store. I got 2 bunches of bananas. I think I like ordered 10 individual bananas here. Will use smoothies, baking with them, and then just as snacks. I got 2 tomatoes. What are these called? Like Roma tomatoes for snacking for the boys, and then I made burger bowls and I added that to those. I think the other fruit I got here was some pears. This was requested by one of my sons. Normally we will do something like apples or oranges. I'll add some type of fruit for just snacks throughout the week. I got, I think, 5 of those, if I remember correctly. Then berries, I feel like if you have toddlers and kids, you are buying berries. So I got 2 things of blueberries and 1 carton of strawberries. These are like one of the only snacks I buy now, and that is Chomps beef sticks. I got the turkey and just like a normal beef stick flavor. One of my sons will like eat these every day. He loves them. I got some purple corn chips to eat with salsa and some for dinners. I got parchment paper. So this grocery haul also includes like household items. I don't know how you split that up in your budget, but I include diapers and like household products in our groceries. So I got parchment paper. We are out of large and small Ziploc bags, so I stocked up on those. I got a 4 carton or 4 individual thing of Kleenexes we were out of. This was some dish soap I was really low on. It's like one of the natural ones I just grabbed. It was cheap to hold me over. Then I got cheese sticks. These are a great snack for the boys. I will keep in the fridge. These like individual yogurt cups my husband likes to take to work for snacks or like a quick breakfast. I got a 2-pack of cream cheese that I use for baking, or we will use with bagels that I make. I think this was like a 3-pound tub of cottage cheese. I use this for baking, making protein puddings and all sorts of things. I have 1 thing of heavy cream and then I think half gallon of half and half. This is my coffee creamer. I debate every time I go shopping if I should buy this or not, but I do like it in my coffees every now and then. And the half and half thing I use for baking, half and half and heavy cream I should say, I use for baking, cooking, making sauces, and then for my husband's coffee. We are stuck on Olipop, so I got like a 4-pack. I got 2 4-packs and then a couple extra ones to stock up on for the next few weeks. And I think that's everything that I got for our grocery haul this time around. Like I said, we had some things already in the pantry or in the freezer that I added into our meal plan for the next 2 weeks, and I will share that in just a minute. What I like to do before putting all the groceries away is kind of clean out the fridge, put things that are in big containers and smaller containers if they can be, eat up the last of the old snacks, whatever it is, just get it looking nice for the next 2 weeks before I stock the fridge and freezer. So the meal plan, let me share with you what I am planning. Of course, this changes, I guess, from day to day if we are running low on something, if we're having company over, whatever it is. So I go shopping on a Wednesday, and I will do from Wednesday to 2 Wednesdays after. So this is 2 weeks from Wednesday to the next 2 weeks Wednesday. So hopefully that makes sense. So burger bowls, we had on that first Wednesday chicken mac and cheese, which I make in like a kind of like casserole with like breadcrumbs on top. Really great. This weekend after that, we were going to be gone for a reenactment, just like family road trip. So I didn't have anything for those 2 days. For Sunday morning, though, we were going to have just pancakes and probably one of the bacons or sausages for breakfast. I was going to do pizza, sourdough pizza, and pretzel dogs for dinner. I didn't mention this, but breakfasts during the week are just like eggs or something quick, like a quick breakfast casserole I will make for me and the boys to eat because my husband leaves for work early. I will either make like bagels or something, or the individual yogurt cups for him to take in the morning. So next we have meatballs and rice. I will come up with some type of sauce. I'll do like garlic butter sauce or like sweet and sour sauce on the meatballs. The next day I have melt in your mouth chicken. If you have not made this recipe, look it up. My family devours this. Anytime I make it, I will make some type of rolls with it and a veggie on the side. Salmon and rice. Sometimes I'll do this in a bowl, or I will do individual salmon and rice and a veggie on the side. Then we have tacos. I do beef tacos and make my own tortillas at home. Then on Shabbat, we switch off hosting Shabbat most of the time with another family. We do, which is our Sabbath day. We have a big Sabbath dinner. So I was planning to do Salisbury steaks, mashed potatoes, and green beans, which I also had already in the freezer. Then for breakfast that weekend would be coffee cake with either sausage or bacon, and I would do chicken tenders for lunch, and I have leftovers for dinner. And then again on Sunday I would do pretzel dogs because I just like easy things on the weekend because we're normally busy doing house projects and whatnot. And then I think I have 2 more days here. I have another thing of salmon and rice. I will do some other type of seasoning and thing to make it different than the other day with a veggie, and then chicken Alfredo. I'll do this as a casserole or just like a normal chicken Alfredo. So that is my meal plan and what I do to shop. I hope this was interesting to you and you enjoyed it. Let me know what your grocery budget is, because this one actually completely evened out to $300, which that includes the diapers and household items. But let me know what your normal grocery budget is and if mine's high or low for 2 weeks. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, friends.